Well, hi, I'm Mr. Steve, and I'm here to tell you a story. Today's book is called Count the Monkees, and it was written by a person named Mac Barnett, and all the pictures were drawn by Kevin Cornell. And the people that printed it came from Walt Disney Studios for a company called Hyperion Books. So let's see, it's time to count the monkeys. It's fun and it's easy, and all you have to do is turn the page. Well, I'll turn the page and let's see if you can count the monkeys. Okay. First, yikes, it's a king cobra. It's a big snake, and it scared off all the monkeys. So it says turn the page very slowly so the cobra doesn't notice us. You know, cobra snakes are like that. If you move real fast, they get scared and they may try to bite you. So you try to move very slowly. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to move very slowly and go to the next page. Oh, and it says, look, 2 mongooses. They chased away the cobra. Or is that 2 monkees? I'm really not too sure. It could be 2 mongooses. So, do you raise your hand? Do you think it's 2 monkees or 2 mongooses? Very good. We shall see. So we're going to turn the page, and we hope the monkeys come back. Okay. Well, we ran into 3 crocodiles. There are 3 crocodiles here. 1, 2, 3. 3 crocodiles. Well, they frightened away the mongoose. Well, I dislike crocodiles, especially these crocodiles. So move your hand in a zigzag while you turn the page, and it'll confuse them, okay? I'm going to turn the page so you go back and forth with your hand so it'll confuse them, all right? Well, let's go. Zigzag your hand. And look what we found. We found 4 grizzly bears. I never thought I would miss the crocodiles, but these 4 grizzly bears are even worse. We're never going to count the monkeys. Okay, now, put your arms above your head and make a loud roar. And bang together some pots and pans if you have them. That's what you want to do if you run into a bear. If you find a bear, you want to make yourself as big as possible. And you put your hands above your head and you move them back and forth. And you make a whole lot of noise. And a lot of times the bears will just go away. But probably for us, the best thing to do is we just need to turn the page. Okay. Oh my goodness. Now look what we have. We have 5 bee swarms. And the bee swarms drove off the bears. You know, bears love honey. They love to eat honey. That's their absolute favorite food. But, you know, bees make the honey. And the bees need the honey for food too. So a lot of times when bears try to get the honey, the bees will attack them so they can preserve their food. And that's what happened here. Those bees, they drove off the bears because they can smell fear in the bears, and bears are afraid of bees. But we're not afraid. Nah, we're not afraid. All we have to do is hum a happy tune and smile and turn the page. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to turn the page. And look, we found 6 sweet old beekeepers. And they shoot off all the bees. You say, thank you 6 times, very politely, because these ladies, these beekeepers, they care about good manners. Okay? So let's go. Say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you. Well, now finally all the monkeys can come back. So let's go here and we're going to turn the page, and now we're going to count the monkeys. Oh no, we can't yet. There are 7 wolves. The 7 wolves sent the old ladies packing. They may drive off bees, but they can't drive off wolves, because wolves and grandmas never got along. If you remember the fairy tale, you'll know that wolves and grandmas never got along real well with Little Red Riding Hood. Well, now this is very important. If you see a wolf, you don't look the wolf in the eye. In fact, you cover your eyes while you turn the page. Well, it's kind of hard to cover your eyes and turn the page at the same time. So I tell you what, you cover your eyes and I'll turn the page. All right, are you ready? Cover your eyes. Here we go. Good. Now we have 8 lumberjacks. Lumberjacks are people that cut down trees, and usually they're really, really big trees. And so they climb up the trees with their axes, and they cut off the top of the tree, and then they go down a little bit and cut off a little more and a little more, and they go all the way down the tree, cutting the tree up. Well, the lumberjacks took care of those wolves. Says, thanks, guys. Now it's safe for the monkeys. You give each lumberjack a high five and then turn the page so we can count the monkeys. So everybody, put up your hand and give the lumberjacks a high five. Now we'll count the monkeys. Didn't work. There's still 8 lumberjacks, and they seem to be settling in. Don't they understand we're trying to count the monkeys? Tell these guys scram. Come on, say scram. Oh, say it even louder. Okay, now let's turn the page. Oh, great. Now there are 9 lumberjacks. They invited a friend. How are we going to get rid of all these lumberjacks? You have any ideas? I don't know. I'm just not sure. But I tell you what, something did come up. There are 10 polka-dotted rhinoceroses with bagpipes and bad breath, and they cleared out the lumberjacks. I have a feeling if I ran across a rhinoceros with bad breath, I would run out too. But was all that your idea? Because it wasn't mine. Okay. Now we're finally ready to, oh no. It looks like we're out of pages. This is terrible. We made it to the end and there are 0 monkeys in this book. Well, now we'll never get to count the monkeys. But you know, sometimes you may not be able to do what you started out to do, but sometimes just trying to get there, sometimes that can be half the fun. This is Mr. Steve, and we will talk later, and I'll tell you another story. Goodbye.